Hello, Leigh Farnell here. Now, if you are a sales rep or you're in small or solo entrepreneur business, this is a critical video for you. You see, what happens so often in small business sales rep, you have ups and downs, up and down. It's like a roller coaster. When you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down. You could be a real estate rep. You could be a business coach or even a fitness coach or consultant, for example. When you're up, it's fantastic. But when you're down here, when it comes to sales, your emotions can be down there as well. And so we had this situation just today with one of our clients, a sales rep. In fact, I've followed him up about a year or more since we've done some work with them. And I said, what was the key difference that we made? He said, Leigh, what you did was you delivered systems so that we end up with consistency. You taught me a whole range of things. Systems for consistency. Systems for consistency. And one of the things that we do with our clients, one of the strategies is we talk about the importance of knowing where your energy is. You see, on the personality grid, we've got the creative person who really lives up in the air, head in the clouds. At the same time, we have the trader, deal maker person, accumulator, who has their feet firmly planted on the ground. Different personality. Over here, we have the Lord. Over here, we have the supporter. These people on this side are what we call inward facing, looking at systems and processes and numbers. And they'll do anything to stay inward facing. At the same time, if you want to actually generate business, you need outward facing. You need outward facing people on your team, or you need to be spending outward facing time. And this is where we talk about the star, the supporter, the deal maker. This is what we would call the behavior of the extrovert. Now, if you're not an extrovert, you need to find ways to systematically get out and spend time in outward facing behavior, because if you're not facing the marketplace, if you're not talking to customers, not talking to enough customers, you're not going to generate enough business. In fact, there's this point of, if you are naturally inward facing or naturally have your head in the clouds being creative, you need systems to be outward facing. And so that's what we do with our clients, is help you generate and install outward facing systems. Outward facing systems, OFS, outward facing systems. You need strong, powerful, outward facing systems, particularly if you're naturally a creative person who likes in many ways to be inward facing at the computer or creating ideas. There's an old saying, if you can't sell it, why make it? So, I want to find out more, then touch base. If you like what we're talking about here, we're in the business of everyone, everywhere, every day, improving, innovating, and reaching their goals to be the best you possibly can be. If you like what we're talking about, touch base, get some outward-facing systems from Everyday Empowerment Institute. Everyday Empowerment Institute, clarity today for growth tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. I'm Leigh Farnell. Old saying, he or she who makes the most calls wins. You need to make the calls. You need to have the contacts. We talk about frequency times quality of contact. If you don't have the numbers, you won't get the numbers. So you've got to make the most calls to win. And that comes back to